Keller ISD has officially named a new interim superintendent to lead them through a potential split in the district. We heard some emotional pleas from both sides at last night's board meeting, and Dia Wall's here to break down why trustees are pursuing this option.
We got a little insight at last night's meeting, Chris, before public comment. Keller ISD's board had a full financial review of sorts. They laid out the dire financial position the district is in with some data around what a split could mean. I reviewed one of those reports myself, and here's just some of what I found. No secret, Keller ISD is considering a split.
I support the proposed split of KISD.
I want you to think twice about the things you're doing. You're dividing a community.
I would like a vote. I think it's the American thing.
And emotions are running high.
You, this board, have made my home unrecognizable, and I cannot wait to graduate.
But beyond the applause, a series of reports show funding is low.
Over the past 2 years, we have reduced our budget by nearly $45 million, which is almost 15% of our overall operating budget. Yet we're still facing another $10 to $15 million deficit.
From 2021 to 2023, the Keller ISD general fund balance dropped from $82 million to $47 million.
It's because of a systemic underfunding of public education. It's negatively impacting our school districts and the type of education we can provide our children.
State funding has remained stagnant since 2019, despite raging inflation. Board members say this is why they are considering a split. Here's the map showing a western and eastern district.
We think about 55% of that property value would go to the western portion, while around 45% of that would go to the eastern portion.
An analysis also found more than 70% of the special needs students, or ADA, would move into the Western District.
They would generate some of the traditional allotments, special education, compensatory education, bilingual education.
With so much concern about how little funding there is in Keller ISD, several people asked how dividing into two districts would solve that problem.
The state and local revenues for both entities after a potential east-west split would very closely mirror combined state and local revenues if no split occurs. So then why would we want to split?
I've been doing in-depth reporting on school finance here in North Texas for months now. Look, the bottom line, local school districts are not seeing enough revenue from the state to offset increasing costs or the unfunded mandates like school security and school health-related services, or SHARs. And when you factor in decreasing enrollment across the state, minus a few areas, districts tell me it's just really dire. The Keller ISD committee considering the split is set to meet next on February 5th, Chris.
All right, we'll be looking forward to that. Thanks, Dia.